what's up, guys? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. I'm actually doing a video on the road today, so I got Cade, he's actually driving, but I got a great question about a customer that, not a customer, a local junk removal company that is local here in the area, not that far from me. And he had asked me that he bought a 20-yard dumpster trailer. In other words, he's got a big truck, an F450, and he's got a 20-yard dumpster on the back of it. And he asked me how much he should charge and if this is adequate for his business. So that's what we're going to talk about. Does size matter when it comes to dumpster size, or pickup size, or just the back end of a box truck size? Does it matter? That's what we're going to talk about today, so stay tuned. Here we go. JunkGuysdfw.net. Here's what we're going to talk about is, does it size matter when it comes to dumpster trucks? Well, here's what happens. Theoretically, having a big dumpster or a big box truck, or the more room, so what we're really trying to get to is essentially the size of the amount of trash you can put in the back of a truck or a dumpster or box truck. So that's what we're really going to talk about. And in terms, I'm just going to call it a box truck. Okay, there's 12-yard box trucks, 14-yard box trucks, 16-yard, 20 yards, and 24-yard box trucks. So I want you to take that and kind of compare it to the size of your trailer or dumpster. It doesn't essentially have to be a box truck. I'm just comparing it to one. Okay, so imagine a 20-yard dumpster, or a 40-yard, 30-yard dumpster, or 40-yard dumpster. Okay, now my trucks are 16-foot long, 8-foot wide, 8-foot high. My box truck is, and my yellow truck trailer is. Okay, so you can also reference this to the trailer. Now this is hypothetically a method that I've been using a lot lately, but for the last 12 years I really took into consideration what is my most popular, economically wise truck to use during junk removal. How about that? That's what I'm trying to say. So I want you to put this in terms, kind of think about what I say when I say this, okay? Imagine going to a customer, and this is me, this is my box truck, which is 16-foot long, 8-foot wide, 8-foot high. Imagine going to my customer and saying this to him: yes ma'am, I can fill up your garage with all the junk in your garage in my trailer. A full trailer is $500 or $400, whatever the price is of your vehicle. Okay guys, telling them that and saying, yeah, it's $400 to fill up my whole trailer. That's a deal. Hypothetically, you're telling this customer that if they fill up the back end of a trailer, it's $400. That's a good deal. But imagine telling the customer this. Now let's say you show up with a 20-yard dumpster or a 20-foot trailer, and you know dang well filled up, that trailer cannot be $400. It's got to be $600 or $700. It's a lot more than a 16-foot long trailer. It's 4 feet longer. It's wider. I mean, guys, imagine going to that same customer and them asking us, hey, how much is it full? And then you telling them, well, it's $700 all the way full. Think about what the customer's looking at. Well, this guy, I don't know this guy. I don't know this junk removal service, but if he fills up his trailer, he's going to charge me $700. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'll go with the other guy that's going to fill up his trailer for $400. See, it's not how big your trailer is. You got to think like a customer. The customer's trying to get a bang for her buck, or his buck. She's trying to get the most reasonable price. So if you go to a house and you have a 30-yard dumpster in the back of your truck, or your trailer, your box truck, and you tell them, hey, it's, you know, $800 to fill the whole thing, they're going to think that you're going to charge them $800 for the whole thing. See, $400 sounds a lot better than $800. So imagine two customers, okay? Two junk removal companies, Junk Removal A, Junk Removal B. Junk Removal A has a 16-foot trailer. He charges $400 for her full trailer. Junk Removal B has a 24-foot trailer, and he charges $800. They both arrive to the same house to give an estimate. It's a complete mess at the house. They look at the house and they evaluate the house and they say, well, ma'am, they tell the same salesperson, they sell the same customer their sales product, and they say, ma'am, if you fill up my trailer, junk removal A, if you fill up my trailer, it's going to be $400. Junk removal B, if you fill up my trailer, it's going to be $800. Who do you honestly think they're going to go with? It's about pricing. It's all about price. That's all they care. Customers care about two things, and I've always said this, okay? How much and when can you do it? That's it. How much and when can you do it? I want y'all to know that, okay? They don't care if you show up in a broken down truck and trailer. They don't care the size of it. How much and when can you do it? So this how much price is in their mind. It's recorded in their brain that they have a price up here. When you show up with a 24-foot trailer, a 30-foot trailer, a box truck that's 32-foot long, or a dumpster trailer that's 30 yards or 40 yards or 25 yards, and you expect someone to pay you $700 or $1,000 for that, and someone just left the house with a different estimate that their trailer is 16 foot long and it's $400? Come on, guys. How can you compete with the person that has a 16-foot trailer? So what I told this guy, and I'm telling the story because the gentleman called me earlier. He's from Denton, Texas, okay? He actually covers the Decatur area, but he says he wants to reach out to Denton. And he calls me and he says, hey, Ricardo, I have a trailer. I just bought it. It's a dumpster trailer, so it dumps, okay? And it's 20 foot long. And I said, are you telling me you have a dumpster in the back of your truck? That, and he said, yeah. He sent me a picture of it. So it's a big dumpster. It's 20 foot long. It's 8 foot wide and about 5.5 foot high. It's a big old trailer. So I'm thinking, just by listening to him, I was thinking, dude, that's a lot of it. And I said, well, how much do you want to charge? He said, I'm thinking I can get $775 for it. I said, $775? Why can't it be $700? Why can't it be $800? I told him, first of all, you're going to complicate the customer with $775. He goes, then he turns around and he tells me, oh, yeah, I was thinking half I can do $450, and then a third of it I can do to $125. And he's giving me all these weird numbers, and I'm just like, dude, what? $125, $450, $775. You're complicating me already. Just a number. Even numbers is so much better. Even numbers, whenever you do something that's easy to remember. A full trailer should be $800, a half a trailer should be $400, and a third of a trailer should be $200. 248. Really simple stuff like that. That's how the pricing should be. But then I told him, imagine when you go to a house and you have to tell the lady that to fill up your trailer, it's going to be $800. If he leaves and gives that customer that estimate and drives off, and she says, let me think about it. She calls someone else and they show up in a trailer similar to his, but it's just yellow and it's a bit smaller. But she says, oh, but the junk removal A tells him, well, it's only $400 to fill up my trailer. And she said, well, I'm pretty sure it'll fill up your trailer. It will all fit in your truck and trailer. Who's she gonna go with, man? It's common sense, guys. And these are sometimes I want to do these instructional videos or how-to videos to try to teach people. Getting customers like this is an easy sell for me. Whenever I get a customer like this, I'm just thinking, when am I going to do the job? When am I going to do the job? How easy and accessible I can get to that job, and what is the price to that job? That's the thing about it. I tell my customers and my clients, I tell them all the time. For instance, today, my video for Mark Cuban's storage unit, the whole trailer was $400. The whole trailer was $400.